Hello. Hello, good evening, or good morning, or good day. Oh, my name is Sveta. You can read it there. So, show. I'm waiting for Kyo to tune in and to be my guest. Or just to talk. Talk about what is going on, what is happening in your life, what is happening in your immediate environment. Hi, Trudy. Pamela. Hello, sweetheart. Yes. Little music. This is a Kia, my tech guy that I'm gonna actually have the interview. Hey, Doc. He hooked me to that music, and I love it as a background. Hey, Dilek, how are you? So, I want to hear from you. I would like to hear from you what is going on around the world. Tuning in. Tuning in. Let's see. Something happening? Do you feel something different? Are you experience movement? Any kind of movement? Because it's so obvious. It's obvious. It's in our faces. And this morning I did a fun video about playing the energy game. The energy game that we play, that we came here, that we signed for, and we came here, and we forget. We forget who we are. We forget what we signed for. We did. And now it's time for remembrance. Time. Aloha. Aloha. Can you type where you're tuning from? I will really appreciate. Yeah. Yes. I'm just reading some text here. All right. I'm waiting for Kyo to tune in. He has to do it from his computer. I caught him on his way to the gym, and I say, why not do it from the gym? But yes, I'm gonna just give me a second to text him. All right. Yeah, let's see where. Canada. We have Jill from Hawaii. I have from Cranberry Lake. We have Utah. My living room. That's funny. Lori, she's very funny. It says that you have a Kyo, you are my guest, and I'm waiting for you. If you tune in, okay, I will wait for you. If you can catch, will be terrific. Or we can do it another evening. Hello, Natasha. Yeah. So let's see what is going on in our reality and check in. And I want to share with you. I'm sharing with you my findings, what I do. And one of the things I do, I stalk myself like a big stalker. I check on me constantly. What I'm talking, how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. And the doing, actually, it's the last thing I'm looking at, because it comes from here, turns into feeling, and then turns into action. So let's see. What shall we talk tonight? I have no idea. I just tune in. We were gonna do a show, we thought. Something happened. I don't know yet what. Yes, but I was already here and ready. So I could not stop this momentum. I wanna check with you and see. Anyone wanna share something? What is happening? I heard amazing idea about how we can shift our immediate reality by seeing what is around us, who is around us, immediate people that you live with, people that you work with, people that you are encountering every day. These are our flashcards. And here was it's constantly about politics and Trump. And the idea was, look outside of the window. Do you see Trump? Do you see him? If you don't see him, don't be concerned. Don't be concerned of what other people are doing. And this is for me. I'm getting less and less and less and less interested. I'm less interested of what other people are doing. I'm more and more. And am I completely there? No, I'm not. I'm not an angel. If I'm completely there, I will take off. With my angel wings, I will be off this planet. So none of us are, we are all angels, but we're still figuring it out. So, let's see some comments here. Why don't I see it? I'm figuring this out. I am figuring it. Let's see. Yeah. South Australia, Morgan's hometown. Beautiful. So we are tuned here from around the world. And yes, Trudy, let's see. I'm going to show some comments here out of Mercury retrograde. Now into Saturn. All right. This is a very interesting topic, Trudy. Me being on a investigating the zodiac, the stars, and there's so much in the stars as the stars are what is happening within. As within, so without. As above, so below. Yet, we are not the one below. We might experience ourselves as we are below the stars. Yet, it's as from within, so from without. Whatever we experience, and this is what is the word? It just went out. I'm just speculating here. I'm just sharing my own findings. For me, I might not be right, but this is what I feel. And more I feel that even the stars are our creation. Yeah. And we have been on this journey of looking for the truth, looking for something that we'll call truth. And I want to tell you a beautiful story. It's angel story. It's a God story. It's creation story. Once upon a time, God gathered all angels and said, let's see here, he is, okay. Okay, so God gathered all angels and say, we have a big task here. We have to hide the biggest treasure. And you might heard this story. We will hide the biggest treasure from mankind, but we have to hide it in such a way that he will never find it, or will be very difficult to find it. So, one by one, the angels start to recommend, let's hide the biggest secret of man deep in the deepest ocean. And God smiled and say, no, 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 no. Man, humans, they are so smart. They will go and they will find it. They will dig the ocean. They will dive. And another one say, let's hide it in the highest mountains. And God say, no, 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 no. Man looks always outside. He's gonna find it very fast. And then somebody say, let's hide it in one of the planets or in the configurations of the planets. Let's put the signs there. And God say, no, angels, don't you understand? Man, it's so smart. He will look, and he will go and dig in the ground. He will climb to the highest mountains. He will even want to go beyond this, beyond, and go to the stars and starts to read the stars. Don't you see? We have to find another way. And one little angel was very shy, and he said, I have an idea. Let's hide the biggest treasure within him, because he will never look within. It's a beautiful story, and I feel it's more and more true. Yes, this is how I feel about stars. And yes, they're beautiful, and it's amazing to read them. And as we've been given free will, the free will, whatever we believe becomes our reality. Whatever we believe becomes our truth. So, truth, yes, so many faces. Yes, yet it's within. I space out somewhere. Maybe in the stars. Took a little trip around the galaxy. A little music. Here, thank you for that music. I will try to copy the link to this music. It's really magnificent. Let's see if I can do it here. Yes, this is the link. What about, okay, let's get this. What about the animals around us? Can you see this? I'm trying to figure out this be like. What about the animals? I don't know how to post this. Sandra, what about the animals? Okay, what about the animals? Again, for me, if we come from this point, the animals are another expressions of us. Galactic music, yeah. I'm glad you like the music. Yes. Animals. Exactly. Reflection. Another parts of ourselves. Everything. Everything that we experience. Some people never experience animals. So this is not in their reality. They have not, and we don't need to experience everything. We just these pieces of creation. We experience this reality simultaneously, this consciousness that we are. Simultaneously, we are experience everything at once and we are gonna tap into this. I suspect very soon we're gonna tap to that knowingness, and this is what they call the Akashic, or all these memories that we have. They're within us. As we tune into our own nature, the original nature, we will start to feel more what other people are feeling and experiencing. And we're starting to connect. We're gathering, we're connecting, we're gathering our pieces. We are collecting ourselves. And there's another comment here. They have a high frequency animals reaching your being. Yes, they're different multi-dimensional. Just like the spiral, Da Vinci spiral. I talked through this through a point of the spiral. I'm just gonna show you one. It's a multi-dimensional expression. It's like, it's not only 3D, it's simultaneously. It's like, I'm gonna show you something. So it's, imagine a coil here, and this is the vertical. And as we tune in the vertical, as we tune into the center of this spiral, but this goes up and down in a coil. Okay? So as we come to the center, immediately we are thrown into this vertical force from where we are experienced simultaneously. We have the ability. We have the ability to experience simultaneously all dimensions. We tune, the moment we tune into this vertical, boom, we're there simultaneously in all of them. And we perceive it from our linear mind. We perceive it as higher or lower. Yet I have suspicion creation has not higher or lower. It has different expressions. They're different from, like the radio explains it so much well. And some people will say, oh, this station is better, or this station is better. Yeah, so back on the animals, as we tune to this vertical, we experience simultaneously as the animal, as the human, as the angelic, and it's within our body. the roots, the sexual chakra, our survival instinct, our animal within ourselves. And then our human part, it's our heart chakra, and then the angelic part. The three of them are necessary. And the human part, it's in the middle. Because the angels, all the spirits are angels. I suspect they're very interested of this human affairs, whatever we call it. So, yeah. Okay, let's put something here. I'm trying to put something here on. All right, let me hide that. Putting the next comment. Paula. Okay, why it doesn't work? Let's see. I cannot see it here. Let me try again. Let's see how many people are there. Yes. I'm gonna put you some music while I'm figuring this out. Yes. Paula. Yes. UK. Hello from UK. Hello. Hello, dear. Yes. They are. They're tuned. They're tuned to the source directly. Yet, they're very, very attracted to humans. Animals, and we think they don't need us. They do. They have learned from us. And yes, I agree. They're much more pure. They're not polluted as we are. Pollution of the mind is the biggest pollution. Yet they are so magnetically drawn to us humans. They are. Yes. And yes, Tamara, yes, I agree with you. They're our pure self, or they're one expression of our pure self. Because our self is pure. Pure, 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 pure. But what do we call pure? What is the purity of a soul? What it means to be a pure soul. And I want to talk about that. Yes, Cheryl, something has happened. I have not heard. He just told me that the show is cancelled for at the moment. He might come later on. I don't have much information. But yes, tune in. So, animals and purity of the soul. And yes, and there's much bigger purity. Because the light and the dark, and I get that we talk with thought and about the light and the dark. And I feel personally, a person, how to know where are you from the light and from the dark. No dark side will admit that they're from the dark. So how do you know about yourself? Are you from the dark or from the light? I have pondered this for so many years. And now I can say with great confidence, light cannot see darkness. Light cannot see the darkness. So this is how I check with me. And we have been, all of us, with no exception, we've been in the dark. And we have condemned the dark so much. Yet, it's part of this magnificent duality, this magnificent paradox that we are. And I always learn from nature. First the dark night, it's when we rest. And then the dark soil, from the dirt, it's where most beautiful flowers are born. It's like the heartbeat, up and down and up and down, and it's in the movement. Yes, any other comments? Yes, Joey friend, Walt is here. He's gonna be taking Joey. Joey, it's my dog, Wolfie. Yeah, he's a mush. And his friend Walt takes him every week, at least twice a week, in the woods, like they walk for 10 miles. Yeah, and I must say that before I got Joey, I have never had that experience with an animal. And I could say that he rescued me. He rescued us. It's not the other way around. It's to trick you. They trick you to think that you're helping them. It's not. They are helping us to get into this playful, easy, restful, flowing state of being. Yes, Tamara, this is the purity. This is the purity that I have experienced through my dog. And it's okay if we don't have animals. There's so many different ways to experience So this was a spontaneous show. I could not, for some reason, invite Theo. We're gonna do this with him another night. It's quite entertaining, and we can have a different perspective from somebody much younger. He's in his 30s, and I like to check in with different age group to see, not that the age matters, it's the freedom that the young kids have. They don't have the baggage. They're just more freer in their expression, and I always like to talk with them and see where they're coming from, where, how they see the world, how they perceive the world. So, going back, checking in, and stalking. So, stalking yourself and being concerned of only what you're doing. I'm going to put some comments here. If you wish, you could share a photo here. Maybe we can share a photo. Maybe I can send you invitation, Lori. Can I send you invitation? Let's see. I still have to figure a lot of things out. Let's Let's see. I think I already sent an invitation, and I don't know how to do the next one. Becky. Yes, Becky. We are all new here. We're just going as we going. Every moment by moment. Talking about life, what is going on around the world. There's a lot of people from around the world, and we're experiencing the same stuff all over the world. Once upon a time, when I used to live in communist country, I felt so isolated, and all of us, we were in like little pockets. And now through the internet, it's fascinating how we can connect and check in. What's going on? It's not what the politicians are talking about. It's not what the media, the mainstream media, it's about, as taught Medina, it's about real people, real life, spontaneous talks. It's not made up. We are not made up, because life, it's not a rehearsal. Life is not a rehearsal. And I want to talk about Todd. He's not here, and he could not make this show, yet I want to talk about the idea, the vision. I actually fell in love with the vision that he had. I saw something so grounded. I have never been attracted to any collective or any kind of groupies, religions or following. But this Sology vision, it's most incredible things, connecting people, connecting and sharing in real lifetime, what is happening. And soon he's putting together a live stream, that it's just each one of you can come on the screen. Nobody's more important than the other one. Each one can come and speak and express their truth. And this is what I really saw, the vision of connecting on a much more organic, much more natural way of being in this world. So I salute my brother. And as he is channeling, receiving this vision, he has made a major impact. First in my life, for me being able to be here and to talk and to be okay with myself, expressing myself in most organic things. And then he has touched so many people in his own unique way. And he's just like you and me. And sometimes we need somebody that we look up, or even somebody that we never knew, to give us permission to be ourselves. And this is what is happening. And I feel very honored being part of Sology. And it's not a religion. It's a real people, real time, real story, real talk. Not rehearsals, not cameras. There's little makeup here, but that's it. I didn't know what I'm gonna talk about. I wanted to invite Keo and talk. Yet here I am, and if I can put a spark within you, if I can inspire you, and if I can tell you that you are so magnificent. Would you believe me? If I can tell you that you are a spark of creation filled with all potentiality. Yes. And if we can start to recognize each other and to recognize the magnificence that we are. Yeah, there's new people tuning in. Naomi, hello. Leonard, hello. Yes, all I want to, I want to shake your asses, but my computer died. It just died. It just went blank. And this is where I was playing the music from. So I'm gonna bury it probably. And this is probably a time to finish it. Yes. My messages. There's so many messages. Yet, as you breathe in and breathe out, if you can tune into your own rhythm, to your own beat of your heart. Nothing to be, nowhere to go, just to be. And as you find your rhythm, as you tune to this center, to the center of your own spiral, may you experience whole creation. May you feel creation running through your veins. And may we rejoice in this knowingness that we, once upon a time, we created ourselves. And now we're here to rejoice ourselves. And the whole creation, it's from us to us with great benevolence, with great joy and bliss. And I love you. And I want to hug the whole world, and you, including you, just to hold you in my arms. And yes, and for now, we're going to do this energetically. And then we're going to do it in a physical. We're going to celebrate soon. Oh, why not now? Celebrating each and every moment. I love you. And I'm whispering. I love you, Lori. I'm whispering because it's a whisper. It starts with a whisper and then it grows and becomes a roar. And then you can scream from the top of your lungs, which I will spare you that part. Because believe me, I can scream. I love you, all of you. Magnificent times, epic times to all.